Hey guys, my name's Chris. Thanks for stopping in for another video. Today we're going to be going over iRacing. For those of you who do not know what iRacing is a 100% online competitive multiplayer sim racing game. It's probably one of the best sim racing games that you can get. It's super realistic. The sound, the feel, everything is just perfect. And yeah, I don't think you can get better than this. So to start, if you want to get signed up for iRacing, you just head over to iRacing.com. You go up here to sign up, and luckily, all the memberships are half off. So for 2 years, you can get it for $100. Normally, for 1 year, it's going to cost you $100. So I would jump on. Oh no, yeah. Actually, it's $110. So I would jump on this deal now, especially if you're considering trying this game. It's only $6.50 for 1 month, and I think once you try it, you'll be sold right away. If you're wondering what all comes with this membership, if you're going to be spending, say you want to go for the 1 year package, that's $50. If you're not getting on sale, you're spending $100. That's a lot of money, and you're going to want to know what comes with that, because this isn't just your regular game where you pay once and you get everything. You have to pay per individual track and car once you get so far into the game. So we're going to go ahead and look at what comes with the membership. Just click on that right here and it takes you to this page. Alright, so what comes with the membership? So you get unlimited racing against real people from around the world in official races. That's pretty cool. I sometimes look and just see who's racing, see where they're from, just because it's interesting to see where everyone's connecting from. Over 40 official series, over 400 private leagues. Yeah, that's true. I'll show you a lot of the leagues and sessions that I have, or series that I have unlocked right now after playing for a little bit. Full racing and website functionality, 20 cars and 21 tracks for free, and access to over 100 laser scanned cars and tracks. So yeah, that's your biggest deal right there. 20 cars and 21 tracks, and so they give you a good mix of dirt cars, oval cars. They give you a rally car to start with, an F1 car, really everything. So whenever you buy a new track or a new car, it ranges between $11.95 and $14.95 depending on the car track. So you can see that if you purchase any 3 or more cars or tracks at the same time, you'll get 10% off. If you get 6 or more cars, you'll get 15% off. And then if you go crazy and purchase total 40 cars or more, cars and tracks or more, you receive a 20% discount on all future content purchases. And if you own everything, you get a 30% discount on future content purchases. That's pretty hardcore, but I'm sure there's people out there like that. So if you're curious on what cars they have in this game, there are a ton. Right now we're just going to scroll through them all, starting with the NASCAR, moving down through all the late model stuff, street stock. Got the trucks in there. We got the road racers class, which the BMW, that's probably my favorite car, honestly. The Ferrari GT3, GT2s, Audi R8, everything, every car is on here. So here it shows you a couple of the included cars, which is the Mazda MX-5, the Cadillac CTS-V, this Kia race car over here, the Pontiac Solstice, the Ford Falcon. It's showing you a couple different variations of the Mazda MX-5. Come over to here to some open wheel. I know you do get two different open wheel cars. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Going down to the dirt track. You see they got sprint cars, late model series, early model. They got everything. They got the trucks, which I hate driving with. Street stock, that's probably my favorite so far. The prototype class, I haven't messed with any of this. Oh yeah, you do get the Spec Racer Ford and the Radical SR8. These are pretty nice cars. I've driven them quite a bit. Not really the Radical. I had that series unlocked, but I goofed around a little bit and lost it. But we'll go back to it. Go into the rallycross. You do start out with one good rallycross car, and it's pretty fun, but it's just not my style, sliding around that whole time. And then a couple of off-road trucks. So they really have something for everybody here, which is really nice. If you know what car you're going to be racing in, let me know. Drop a comment below of what you're excited to drive, because when I started, I just wanted to jump straight to the GT3 class. You start out for the road races in the Mazda MX-5, and it's a lightweight car, but it's kind of slow, doesn't have that much horsepower. It's basically momentum based, just kind of getting yourself used to transferring weight and everything. You're not going to start out in GT3 obviously, but you know, I advanced out of that into the GT3 eventually, and then I found myself going back to the advanced Mazda class just because I was racing with people that were on, you know, a new level. They're out of that rookie series. They weren't killing everybody, dive bombing all the time, and so yeah, it was funny to see myself transition out of it and then back into it, even though I didn't think I would want to go back after I put all that time into it in the beginning. So if you do go ahead and purchase a game, which I think is a great idea, this is what you're going to be looking at here. So as you can see, I'll go over here, and it's kind of overwhelming at first if you don't know what's going on. So here's your main menu. This is what will open up once you start the game. It is browser based. I do have an icon on my home screen. I click on it, opens up this web browser, it takes you to the site. If you go over here, you can see all of your eligible series. So we have the oval series, the road series, the dirt oval, and the dirt road. If you swing over here, you'll see your safety rating, and then I think it's your champion score. Your safety rating goes up or down depending on how safe you drive. So if you're constantly hitting people or getting hit, driving off the track, spinning out, getting incidents, then your score is going to go down, and then you're not going to advance to the next class. So right now I have a pretty crappy score going on right here because I've been messing around, having incidents and stuff. And so once I get that back up and around a 3.0, that's when I'll jump to the next series. So you start in rookie, then advance to D, then C, then B, and then A. Alright, so you're finally ready for your first race. You went over here, chose the race you wanted to race at today, and you're ready. Next, we'll go over here to select a session. We'll click on the red time right here, ding time, and that'll register us. So now we're registered for the session. You can only register up until the see that, okay, so this was until 3:30. That's whenever it begins. So I would have had till 3:29 to register. If I would have tried to register at 3:30, I wouldn't have been able to. And so you kind of got to be careful about that. And so now we can join the practice. If you go down here, you have your driver's briefing, kind of shows you everything, tells you a little bit about the race session. Usually it will tell you the weather. And then you can go ahead and hit join practice whenever you're ready. Alright guys, we're back. So you might not have the virtual reality headset, so it might be a little bit different looking to you, but it really shouldn't. The menu and everything here is the exact same. So if you go on up here to options, this is where you can go ahead and set your calibration for your wheel, your pedals, your gearbox, everything you need. Go ahead and set all your buttons. You're going to want to have let's see here, if we go over to options, you can set your auto text chat. This is really helpful. Just saying little things like pass left, pass right, sorry, or thanks whenever you smash somebody, or if somebody lets you pass them because they're going a little bit slower. You can go over to your graphics settings, mess with all that. I have everything on low right now because I'm running the Oculus. Come over here to your replay settings, because the replay feature is really nice on here. I won't go over that in depth in this video, but I might make a video someday if you guys want to see really how to use the replay feature. Take advantage of that. You can go over here to your sound settings, and over here to controls, you'll set all of your other controls such as traction control settings. One that is really helpful if you're doing dirt races is to throw your visor off. So I always set, tear off visor. I always set that to an easy button. Headlight flash, that's a really good one to have, along with pit speed limiter. I use that every single race because I do not want to get a black flag. But then once you're ready to go, you can go ahead and hop into practice. And yeah, here we are. We're sitting in our car right now, ready to go out on the track. So we're in just the unofficial practice right now. And so the unofficial practice, it's always going. And then once it hits 3:30, it'll start flashing here on my screen saying, hey, your race is about ready to start, you need to go. So you'll just come into your pit lane, or you'll pull over safely on the side of the road. You'll exit by holding the escape button or clicking and holding that little icon you saw there on the left side of the screen. And then over here in between options and quit, you'll see a red race button. Click that and it'll take you to another screen that looks just like this. But then you'll have your official practice that usually lasts between 8 and 10 minutes, and then your qualifying round, which is 2 laps. You get 2 laps qualifying. It's usually gives you just enough time to get around one time to get your tires warmed up, and then start get your 2 laps done. And yeah, that's really it. If you get in right away, you might have a couple laps depending on the track to go after that, and then it's race time. And some races will start from a rolling start, and some will start from a standstill. Really just depends. But yeah, I hope that was enough to convince you guys to get into iRacing, because seriously, it is probably the best racing simulator I've ever played. I've played Assetto Corsa, Forza Motorsport, Race Room. Shoot, I can't even think of them all right now. But seriously, this is the best racing simulator you can get. I don't know about you, but it's time for me to get out on the track. Hopefully I'll see you out here. Go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Share it with your friends so they can get this game too. And yeah, I'll see you on the track. Seriously guys, click on this video below. Not kidding. Click it.